Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Brookings Harbor and all the fishing boats at sea. I'm Bruce Ellis, and this is the Insider Report. So sit back, relax, and let your ears do the walking as I fill you in on what's going on in the area this weekend and beyond. All right, well, hello, and welcome to this week's show that keeps you in the know. Hey, Kat is in here, but we got her hubby, Jason, here. Mr. Jason Liddell, how you doing, brother?
Hey, Bruce, I'm doing really, really good. I'm super glad to be here.
Yeah, hey, what'd you guys end up doing this weekend? I think you're working on the Squall thing we'll be talking about, but I was like, did you have a good weekend here?
Yeah, Hell Week's kicking off for Squall. Everyone in the crew and cast is super busy. I'm kind of standing in the background, just trying to be helpful where I can and, be supportive.
It's always good being a stagehand, too.
Yeah?
It's helpful. You got to have every kind of aspect in the production.
Absolutely.
That's for sure. Yeah, I know it's a two-person production. I think that's really neat.
Yeah.
I look forward to I'm trying to get over and see it myself as well, so everything like that. But, yeah, me and Junior just hung out because it was the only 5 weekends in a row I've been doing these events down here. It's funny because when I looked at it last year when we were putting all the schedules together, I don't know. I was skipping the Bodacious Bazaars, I guess. I was just looking at the main events. And I had 5 weeks. Then I went, oh, I don't have a weekend off until this last weekend.
Dang.
Boy, and then I had to, of course, cram and get everything because we got the Bigfoot Blues Fest, so I'm working on that coming up this next weekend. So I'm working on that one and putting my paper together because I have to work on the blues thing. I got to get my paper out this next week. So, yeah, I had a fun weekend. That was it. I mean, just doing my group thing,
Good,
watching the race. I put on a good movie, or one that I've seen, of course, a million times, and I'll sit there and get working on all that above stuff and everything. So, yeah, very mission accomplished weekend, but yeah.
Good to hear.
I've yet to be able to get out, like take Junior camping or something.
Yeah.
We'll be doing that after the seasons.
Nice.
So we'll be talking about all that good stuff here through the show of what's coming up, all the events coming up, because I got a lot going on. And I hope you all got up there and had some fun and did something this weekend because, like I said, it was full. They had the park had a Dirty Cello was playing there, I guess. So that's good. They're always a good show to watch.
Dirty Cello.
Yeah, so there's always something going on every weekend, even if we ain't doing it. So there you go. Hey, before we get going, I'd like to thank Oregon South Coast Fishermen, otherwise known as the Castaways, and Oregon Coast VIP Marketing for sponsoring the Insider Report. If you'd like to sponsor our show or one of the other fine shows here at KCIW, all you got to do is go to kciw.org and you will be on your merry way. Hey, so we got this show coming up here called Squall, and we just happen to have one of the actors in it, Chloe Rosenthal. Welcome to the studio, Chloe. Finally in person. We were talking last time, it was a Zoom we did.
Yeah, thank you for having me. It's great to be back and to be in the actual studio itself for the first time. So great space.
Yeah, looking forward to it. And Jason's going to lay on the questions because he's the closest one in the room for what's going on. Yeah. Without sounding stupid. So take it away, Jason.
Awesome. Thanks, Bruce. Chloe, what's up?
Hello.
So, obviously, you're in Squall, Threepenny's newest show, right? Let's just start by telling me, what is Squall about?
Squall it's a multi-layered show, but it's essentially a psychological thriller that centers around 2 women. One is a famous, celebrated TV journalist, and she is currently at her mother's house going through her things as her mother has recently passed away. And it's on an island off the coast of Maine. So a couple things happen. Another woman shows up at the house with a eerily intimate knowledge of her past and her whole life. While this is all happening, a storm takes place, which wipes out the bridge that connects the island from the mainland. So they're all trapped together. The 2 women are trapped together. And it's this sort of, how does this person know me? Is this a crazed fan? Is this someone from my past? Do I know this person? And it becomes this cat and mouse game. There is heavy drama. There is comedy, there is tension. It is a very exciting show.
It is. I want to ask you so much more about it, but I don't want too much given away because it really is a tremendous and engaging show. Tell me what's it like doing the show from your actor's perspective? You're not home, right? You're up here. What's it been like kind of day to day for actress Chloe Rosenthal to act in Squall?
Well, it is very intense, given the fact that this is the shortest rehearsal time I've ever had, 4 weeks on a show, and a show of 2 characters. So we have about 50-50 when it comes to the line load, Kat Liddell and I. And we are just around the clock studying, but we're also pitching in with any sort of help that the show needs in terms of props and, the little minute details or the bigger details of putting the show together. So it's all hands on deck when it comes to the cast, the crew, the board of Threepenny. We are just working our butts off as hard as we can.
Yeah, and I see that in real time. It's really impressive to watch.
With a baby. I brought my he's now 7.5, almost 8 months up here with me. So I might be insane, but here we are.
Congratulations on that as well.
Thank you.
You might be insane, but he is a treasure, and I love having him at the house.
Yes.
So moving on, you are pretty well known in the area, Chloe. You grew up here, and then you left for LA. You grew up doing community theater here. Tell me about what took you to LA. What have you been doing down there? And then what brings you back up here?
Yes, so I was just thinking about this before coming in, and I realized that my first professional acting class and professional audition was at just turned 13 years old. So I have been acting professionally for 20 years, which is insane. I just put that together and I thought, wow, am I 20 years older now? Here we are. But yes, I grew up here in Brookings doing shows with the Chetco Pelican Players, and it was an incredible experience for me, and it made me realize very early on, this is what I want to do with the rest of my life. So I moved to Los Angeles. I was actually in a production of Steel Magnolias in Medford, Oregon, working with quite a few actors from the Oregon Shakespeare Festival. And this couple, a man and his wife, came to the show, and it turns out he was this old TV star, John Cypher, who was in Hill Street Blues and Major Dad, and he starred alongside Julie Andrews in Cinderella. A very talented man with a major history in the film industry and theater as well. Anyway, he saw me. They both took me under their wing, he and his wife, Carol Rosen, and said, how can we help you? Because why are you here? You need to be in Los Angeles. We want to do everything we can to get you out of Southern Oregon. So I was like, hey, I've been preparing myself to move to Los Angeles for a while now. Thank you for your help. I finished the production of Steel Magnolias, and 2 weeks later, I moved to LA with the help of John and his wife. They set me up with agents down there, and I never came back. Well, I came back to visit, but
That's incredible.
and now for Threepenny, but yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit about some of the work you've done since you've been in LA?
Yes, the most exciting, I guess I'll say, is I worked with Jim Beaver, actor from Supernatural, Deadwood, a few other shows, and I worked on a show that he wrote, and alongside him, a show called Verdigris, which was a very, very fun and also very similar things, just heavy drama but comedic elements throughout. So I guess that's my style.
I am a huge Jim Beaver fan. Super jealous. All right. Run us through Squall again. Tell us what the show dates are coming up.
The show dates are going to be opening July 25th, so this coming Friday, and we close August 3rd. So we will be at the Brookings Event Center, but the last night, August 3rd, early evening, matinee will be 2 o'clock at the Pistol River Friendship Hall.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Chloe. Really appreciate having you in here, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thanks for having me.
Right on. Thanks a lot. And Steel Magnolia is my favorite chick flick.
Yeah.
And the first play I ever saw too.
Oh, wow.
Oh, is it the 500th? Oh, the 500th episode. Oh, too bad Kat wasn't here. I didn't know. Oh, thank you guys.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, we would like to, as our all-volunteer radio station, we would like to congratulate Bruce and Kat on their 500th episode of their show.
Yeah. Still going strong.
Fantastic.
I'm just as surprised as you guys are. I knew it was coming up, but I didn't know when. Yeah, awesome.
Insider Report is one of the original on-air radio shows on KCIW and is KCIW's longest-running show.
Yeah. Woo.
After going on air, it continues to be published as a podcast and is available on most major podcast platforms. So we would like to congratulate again Bruce and Kate.
Thank you.
Bruce and Kat, everybody.
Thank you so much. Oh, wow.
Thank you so much. We're all so very proud of you.
Appreciate it. Oh, wow, you guys crazy people down here at KCIW. I tell you. All right. Well, there we go. That was pretty neat. I wish Kat was here to enjoy that with me. She was last time we were here.
I know,
But
that's
the
a bummer.
500th episode. My
insane.
goodness. It is crazy.
Congratulations.
Here we go for 600. Here we go. Thank you much. All right. Well, on that happy note, let's go ahead and get on with the music schedule.
All right, for a schedule in July, Cisco is playing on Saturday and Sunday at Whale's Head from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. July 31st at the Chetco Activity Center from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Yeah, and Lon Goddard, he'll be playing on the 26th at Missy Mountain Brewing, 6 to 8. And on the 30th, he'll be at Kuntai, 6 to 9.
The Mighty Steelheads will be playing July 26th at Enoteca at 7 p.m. and July 27th at the Bigfoot Blues Fest.
Yes, they will. Hey, and the Enoteca, they've got on the 23rd, karaoke, 7 to 9. On the 25th, the Way Outs, 8 to 10. And on the 26th, the Mighty Steelheads, 7 to 10.
Disturbing the Peace plays July 25th at the Del Norte Golf Course from 4 to 7 p.m.
Yeah, and Latitude is playing on the 26th at Pete's Bar and Grill, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m.
And JD Drums on the 26th will be playing at Groundlings Pizza from 5 to 8. On July 22nd and 29th, we'll be hosting Open Mic at Oxenfree with Keith Roberts from 8 to 11 p.m.
Yeah, and then here we go, Patty Ann on the 25th. She'll be at Chetco Brewing Company from 6 to 8 p.m. And that's it for the music schedule right now. If you're out there and you want to get your music scheduled to us to get on the air and in the inside of Southern Oregon, all you got to do is send me an email with all the info to captaincurry541@gmail.com. All right.
All right, let's look at the Chetco Library weekly events schedule. Tuesdays at 10:30 a.m. is Story Time, stories, songs, and games for young children. 3:30 p.m. Tween Club. Youth ages 10 to 13 are welcome to hang out and explore new interests and activities every week. On Wednesdays, for July only, 10:45 to 11:05 is the free summer meals for youth. Brookings Harbor School District's BOB bus will stop every Wednesday at the Chetco Library for youth ages 1 to 18 to have a free midday meal. At 12:30, kids, teens, and families are welcome to work alongside Curry County Master Gardeners to learn all about gardening. Meets every Wednesday from 12:30 to 2 p.m. at the Kalmiopsa School's Garden in Brookings. On Thursdays at 3 p.m., they have the Summer Lego League. Lego enthusiasts of all ages are welcome to join us in the youth section for an open build features weekly themes. At 5:30, Easy Flow Yoga. This is a free class. For this class, it is recommended that participants be able to comfortably get up and down from the floor. On Saturdays at 1 p.m., you have the Saturday Shuffle, Pokemon, Magic, and more. Players can bring their favorite deck and play popular card games. Gamers of all kinds are also welcome to bring their favorite card or board games from their own collections, or browse the library's games and find a crew to play with. On the second and fourth Saturdays at 1 p.m., we have Teens Teach Tech. Drop by the library annex with your device or tech questions and get help from a trained cyber senior technology mentor. Our mentors are young people who have been trained to teach technology to older adults and are standing by to help with your smartphone, iPad, or computer. This free service is presented in partnership with Harmony and Me Music. The monthly special events, Wednesday, July 3rd from 1 to 4 p.m., Craft and Connect with Kim. This month, join local miniatures artist Kim for a step-by-step workshop on crafting your own beach-themed fairy house. Please note these workshops are designed for crafters 18+. Spots are limited. Registration is required. Registration opens July. Book clubs, July 30th at 5:30 p.m. the Look Back Book Club. In this new book club, adults and older teens are invited to revisit the classic books from their childhoods and dare to ask themselves, how do they hold up now? Are they just as good, worse, or maybe even better than we remember?
Yeah. Hey, there you go. Thank you much, Jason. That'll be July 23rd for that Craft and Connect with Kim. Hey, and then the Bigfoot Blues Fest, that's coming up at the Port of Brookings Harbor this weekend, July 25th from 4 to 10, July 26th, 10 to 10, and then July 27th, noon to 8. Now, 4 to 10, on Friday. That will be around nooner. We're thinking about opening up, but believe the music starts around that time. So there you go. It's Blues on the Boardwalks. Local vendors, food, beer garden, live music, kids' activities featuring Too Slim and the Tail Draggers, Bella Rain, Ben Rice and the PDX Hustle, Katie Nip, Frankie Hernandez Blues Experience, the Mighty Steelheads, the Brisbane Project, Road Rage Duo, and Aaron Daniels. That's coming up this weekend at the Port of Brookings Harbor.
And at the Elk Valley Casino, a Texas Hold'em tournament on July 26th at 3 p.m. Sign-ups for the tournament begin at 1 p.m. on the day the tournament is offered. For full rules and details, visit elkvalleycasino.com and or Paula Joe's Poker Room. And now we have quotes from famous people with Cousin Bruce.
Yeah, I hear free quotes from actor Sylvester Stallone when he was born July 6, 1946. He says, I believe there's an inner power that makes winners or losers, and the winners are the ones who really listen to the truth of their hearts. And once in a man's life, for one mortal moment, he must make a grab for immortality. If not, he has not lived. If you don't have a mountain, build one, and then climb it. And after you climb it, build another one. Otherwise, you start a flat line in your life. And last but not least, when I was in junior high school, the teachers voted me the student most likely to end up in the electric chair. Yo, Adrian.
That was a really good Sly impression.
I hope you enjoyed these quotes from Cousin Bruce. Until next week, have a great one. Or it's my inner Sly.
That was
right.
good.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you.
All right. Threepenny Theater presents Squall from July 25th to August 3rd at the Brookings Event Center at 800 Chetco Avenue in Brookings. For one day only, the August 3rd closing performance will take place at the Pistol River Friendship Hall. That's 24252 Carpenterville Road in Gold Beach. In Squall, Diana is a celebrated TV journalist and a fierce guardian of her own privacy. Isolated on an island off the coast of Maine while sorting through the personal effects of her recently deceased mother, Diana is surprised and intrigued when a young stranger, Cordelia, rings the bell. Once a fierce summer storm washes out the bridge connecting them to the mainland, however, Cordelia reveals an unnerving intimacy with Diana's past. A compelling game of cat and mouse ensues, culminating in a violent life-and-death struggle. Couple of special performances for Squall. We have Free Penny Fridays. On Friday, August 1st is our Free Penny Friday performance. To keep the arts affordable, all tickets sold for this night are pay what you want, even if that's nothing at all. And then our closing night performance on August 3rd will take place at the Pistol River Friendship Hall. Everyone who buys a ticket to this performance is invited to join them for a Q&A with the cast and crew and a wrap party after the show. An audience suitability note. This show contains adult language and content, including the sound of gunshots.
Yeah, very cool. Hey, and Curry County Fair's coming to the Curry County Fairgrounds, 29392 Ellensburg Avenue in Gold Beach. This is happening on July 23rd through 26th. There'll be brass ring amusements, live show, flower show, livestock auction, hillbilly relay race, rodeo, local exhibits. For times and info, you can call 541-247-4541.
The Redfish Music Festival student and faculty concert on July 31st from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Students and faculty of the Redfish Music Festival will perform a free concert of classical music for strings and piano on Tuesday, July 31st at 7 p.m. at the Curry Public Library in Gold Beach. The performance will feature the works by Grieg, Mendelssohn, Barber, and others. The doors will open at 6:30 p.m. Seating is first come, first served. The Redfish Music Festival takes place from July 25th to August 3rd and presents events in several coastal cities, including North Bend, Bandon, Langlois, Port Orford, Brookings, and Crescent City, California. Our students come from all over the country and will perform music they have prepared while at the festival. For some selections, faculty and students combine together. Visit redfishmusicfestival.com/events to find out more about their events.
Hey, Del Norte County Fair. We got, there's all kinds of county fairs happening. So we got one happening here in Del Norte County, of course, located at 421 Highway 101 North in Crescent City. And it's happening July 31st through August 3rd. On Thursday, it's Kids Day. Friday, it's Seniors Day. Saturday, it's Military Day. Sunday, it's Family Day. There's pit bike races, FMX Rampage, Bulls and Broncs and Barrels, monster trucks. For info on this, you can call 707-464-9556.
And the Manley Arts Center July workshop schedule. July 21st, Playful Portraits. July 27th, Needle Felting. July 28th, Playful Portraits Part 2. July 28th, again, the Manley Sessions Acoustic Music Gathering. For times and info, go to manleyartscenter.com.
Yeah.
And now it's time for a bit of real history with Bushwhacker Bruce.
Right, g'day, Jason. G'day, mates. Bushwhacker Bruce here, and welcome to this week's bit of real history for your knowledge pleasure. Did you know that the inventor of the roller skates wasn't well versed in operating them himself? It's true, and here's the story. Joseph Merlin was an 18th century Belgian inventor and craftsman known for his mechanical creations, including clocks, automations, and musical instruments. And he is credited with inventing the first roller skates, which were essentially inline skates with two wheels replacing the blade. Merlin decided to unveil his invention at a social gathering, aiming to impress guests by skating and playing the violin at the same time. His skates were not equipped with brakes or the ability to turn, causing him to lose control and crash into a large mare. The crash resulted in injuries to Merlin, including damage to his nose, and shattered the mirror and his violin. Well, while the accident was embarrassing, it also drew attention to the roller skates. Even though they had early design limitations, it didn't stop them from immediately becoming quite popular. Well, I hope you enjoyed this week's Bit of Real History with yours truly, Bushwhacker Bruce. Until next time, always keep it real. All right. Good stuff. There's a roller skating action there, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you doing? You know, that's like the guy with the Segway. Didn't he roll off a cliff or something like that?
I have no idea.
I believe he went off a cliff and killed himself.
That's terrifying.
Yes, it's horrible.
All right, Curry Public Library, Adventure in STEM. Take apart tech. Backed by popular demand, a Miss Janie original. See what's on the inside of everyday technology items in this hands-on, drop-in program for all ages. About the series, this program is part of the Summer 2025 Adventures in STEM and Adventures If Art series. Youth of all ages are invited to explore science, technology, engineering, math, art, and more. Drop in Mondays from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. until July 28th. As a bonus, Biscuit and Friends, along with their human handlers, will be present at all Monday STEM and art events to offer children a chance to practice reading with a highly trained dog.
All right. Yeah, that's great. Reading with the dog. And as I told Kat, as long as the dog don't read back, everything's okay. We're all right. Hey, Art on the Coast is happening at the Port of Brookings Harbor on the 3rd and the 4th. On the 3rd, it's 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. On the 4th, it's 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. There's unique artisans and crafters, kids' art activities, live music, a beer and wine garden, and food vendors. Yes, indeedy. Hey, yeah, Ecstatic Dance is also happening at the Grange on the 6th at 7 p.m. Donations keep the music on at the door. So there you go.
All righty. And the Chetco Pelican Players at 1240 Chetco Avenue in Brookings presents Puppeteers for Fears on August 12th from 7 to 10 p.m. Fresh off their celebrated national tour of Cthulhu the Musical in 2024, Puppeteers for Fears, the world's premier all-puppet horror and science fiction musical comedy troupe, will present a terrifying and hilarious new work, Robopocalypse the Musical, in cities throughout the western U.S. on the company's 2025 summer tour. Years in the making, the show is a hilarious cyberpunk escapade exploring impacts of the meteoric rise of artificial intelligence on a world still struggling to remember its email logins. The show will be performed entirely with hand and rod, Muppet-style puppets, and a live band. It tells the story of Jolie Daniels, teen hacker extraordinaire whose efforts to build a sentient robot as a means to connect with her tech-barren father accidentally birthed the malevolent artificial intelligence that she alone has the ability to stop. If she can survive the army of self-driving cars and web-connected smart gadgets that the AI has weaponized against her.
Yeah.
Runtime is approximately 2 hours with one intermission. And a note, attendees should be aware that though this is a puppet show, it is not a children's show. Material is R-rated and children should be brought only at parents' discretion. Tickets for all performances are available at www.puppeteersforfears.com.
Yeah, we got one more here. The Brookings Recorder Ensemble is looking for people to join them in the exploration and enjoyment of the playing music for the recorder. They meet at Chetco Activity Center on Wednesdays from 1 to 2:30 p.m. Bring your recorder and a music stand. Music will be provided. And that's it. We got the Flying Fickle Finger. Hey, it was great, Jason, having you come on board and do the 500th show with me. I mean,
I'm
sorry,
so
Kat,
honored.
Yeah, give Kat a big hug.
I'm going to try to not rub it in Kat's face.
No, just be all like, great. There you go. So, hey, before we get going, it's time to close out this week's show. Before we go, I'd like to give a shout out to our fearless producers, Ray and Tom, for all the great work each week, helping us bring our show to the airwaves. And thank you all for tuning into this week's Insider Report. And please make sure to tune in on a daily basis to KCIW 100.7 FM and listen to all the fine shows that they have to offer. You can catch all the show podcasts, including the Insider Report, by going to kciw.org. And hey, check out the live streaming that's going on as well. Hey, most of the info for this week's show came from the Insider of Southern Oregon Entertainment newspaper. You can read more by going to insiderofsouthernoregon.com, where you also find the link to the Insider Report and all the other fine shows here at KCIW. That's right.
Heck yeah.
So, hey, until next week, I'm Cousin Bruce Ellis.
And I'm Jason Liddell.
We are signing off, so please support local businesses, keep it real, and spread the love and the peace every chance you get. And hey, we'll see you out there. Bam! All righty. Thank you much. Okay.
For music credits for the preceding show, go to kciw.org/credits.